So we're here, folks. This is the biggest episode of Universe Mode so far. Don't worry, I know you guys want to see the trailer. It is in the episode somewhere. We're going to get straight into the WWE Championship match between the Viper and the best in the world, of course. And coming up later tonight, can Bren seal the deal? Will Cody Rhodes begin his story? Will the Architect redeem himself? Will the Samoan Werewolf win the Money in the Bank? Can Roman Reigns return and shock the world by, well, it wouldn't really be a shock, by going on top? Aleister Black has returned to WWE. Can he get the briefcase? It is all here tonight. And of course, don't forget about subscribing and liking and all that good stuff. But this match is huge, folks. Of course, CM Punk winning a gauntlet match at Clash at the Castle to earn this opportunity, beating the likes of Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Aleister Black to earn this opportunity at the WWE Undisputed Championship. Now let's talk about Randy Orton. Randall Keith Orton. He has been our WWE Undisputed Champion since the very first day of my Universe Mode journey. So a very, very special champion to me. The second City Saint is here to disrupt Jack's madness. But can Randy Orton continue a 6-month-long title reign that will never be forgotten? He's beat John Cena. He's beat many of the greats, including Drew McIntyre and so many more. But CM Punk is here to spoil the party here in Toronto. And of course, after this match, the target will be acquired. Will Monday Night Raw go 2-0 with Money in the Banks? Or will Friday Night SmackDown and the men finally even the odds and take home a briefcase of their own? Well, that's all to come, but we're focused right now on the biggest prize in all of professional wrestling, the WWE Undisputed Championship. And of course, CM Punk, it's not eluded him that he came back to the WWE and he wanted to achieve what he never achieved before, WrestleMania main events, which he's already done now. But of course, nothing would please Punk more than being the door. And Randy Orton, what the hell? Randy Orton attacking Punk during the entrance. No Viper, no I Hear Voices for the Toronto crowd as Randy Orton kicks the living daylights out of CM Punk here, but Punk going to fight back. This is going to be a war of attrition. These two going face to face and SmackDown telling each other exactly how they feel about each other. Of course, Randy Orton saying that Punk's living in 2011. It's not 2011 anymore, bro. Randy Orton's longevity and he's still at the incredible shape he's in as he beats the hell out of Punk here will be a determining factor in this match. And of course, the winner of this match will of course go into the back and immediately have to watch the next match because they'll have to know exactly what, if a SmackDown superstar wins, what that's going to look like. Who's going to be coming for them? Will it be Cody? Will it be Aleister Black? Will it be Bren? But it could go to Monday Night Raw. Of course, Cope, Edge, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, is in attendance tonight. He's in the back, sat at the TV monitor, and he's going to be excited to see can Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or Jacob Fatu take on. Into the crowd goes Randy Orton as he goes to work on Punk. Punk's not even got his gear off, and Randy Orton's already beating the shit out of him. And yeah, I can swear it's an 18-plus show. And if you don't like it, I got 2 words for you. No, I'm joking. Make sure you do like it, though, guys. If you have enjoyed Money in the Bank in totality at the end of it, just leave a comment saying what you enjoyed about it. If you didn't like it, let me know what you didn't like about it. And now Punk's mysterious jacket has disappeared, getting the shades of Harry Potter and the invisible cloak. That's what Punk just did as Orton has been. It's been all Randy Orton DDT there to Punk, attacking Punk in the back. And look at Randy, he's so proud of himself. Of course, no matter what happens here tonight, Randy should be proud of everything that he's achieved, every mountain that he's climbed, everything he's overcome. John Cena, we've not seen him since on Friday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw. Will we see him again? Who knows? Now a backbreaker there from Randy Orton to CM Punk. Punk can't even get going. And he's hearing them voices, and you know when Randy clutches at his head like that, it's always danger for the other guy. It's never a good sign. And of course, the next episode, the next video, should I say, is episode 12 of the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode University, so make sure your notification bell's on for that. It will help you. It's talking about gimmick matches, tournaments, and all that good stuff. When and how to use them. Some cool ideas that you might not have thought of. So just stay tuned for that. Drop kick here from Orton. Puts Punk down on his back. And another drop kick from Orton. Shades of 2002. And the Viper's just soaking in this atmosphere. We've already had 3 amazing title matches here tonight. Is it 3 or 4? 3. No, I'm right. I am right the first time, and now Punk's going to fight back in the yellow attire. Colours of Money in the Bank. Shades of 2011, where Punk took on John Cena for the WWE Championship in one of the greatest WWE matches of all time. Now they're going to trade blows. Neither of these men will want to walk out of Toronto without the championship. Randy walked in. He promised to walk out. Will he walk out? And back and forth here from Punk and Orton. And of course, who's excited for the main event? I don't want you skipping. If you've skipped and got to see the result, I'm disappointed in you, by the way. Wait. It's worth the wait. That's all I'll say. Now Punk goes to the top rope. And CM Punk with that Macho Man elbow drop. That could put away Orton, that. Now Randy's in big trouble. Hook of the leg from Punk and a kick out at 2. I believe it's 2. Had to be resilient there, Randy Orton. Had to kick out. And Punk telling him to get back to his feet. He's looking for a GTS already. Oh, my word. He's going to connect it as well. Oh, could be about to see a squash match. Randy with all the offense. Can he kick out too? And, oh, my word. I thought the title would change hands there. But Randy Orton's still alive. The Viper still keeps kicking. And Punk is about to say it's time to go to sleep again. Orton gingerly gets to his feet. And Punk with the chop. And I have to say I'm so impressed with Punk's comeback in this match. He got battered by Orton in the early stages. Didn't even get to finish his entrance. Now Randy with a punch to the head of Punk. And he's hearing voices. And could this be a sign of where Randy Orton's going? If he hears them voices, we know only 2 things happen. He turns into an absolute menace, and that punt kick that he retired comes back out. Don't want to see anyone's head getting punted on Friday Night SmackDown, but here we go with the DDT from the middle ropes. Vintage Randy Orton. Yeah. That's my favourite one where he did that. And Punk's busted open, I believe. Landed awfully on his head on the Prime Ball. Of course, this Money in the Bank is unfortunately unofficially sponsored by Prime. I don't actually like Prime. If you like Prime, let me know in the comments. But I don't like Prime. Tastes like diabetes in a bottle. And now go to sleep could be the signal for Randy Orton. Irish whip reverse. The Viper reverses. And throws Punk up. He just loves it, doesn't he? He just loves the aura of himself. Oh, is he going for a Punk kick? No, he's gone for the knee. Keeping Punk down. That might be the smartest thing he's done all match. He's keeping Punk down. Maybe the attacking before could be a massive game changer. Of course, Randy got a lot to offer still. 46? Is he 46? 45? Years of age. But it doesn't look like... Oh, my God. RKO out of nowhere. And Punk could be about to lose his opportunity. Punk fought so hard in that gauntlet match and gets the shoulder up to get this opportunity. And he's going to that place. He keeps hearing them voices. That's not good for Punk. And now, nice neck breaker from the second City Saint. And he keeps signifying go to sleep. This is a taunting match. It's like a dance-off. And Punk going for the GTS, but reverse from Orton. And another RKO. And Orton could be about... Oh, he's going to snap his arm. Why not go for the pinfall? And he's going to try snap Punk's arm off. You know, the Viper, in this era where he was hearing the voices, he dissected his opponents and tried to put them out. There's been no hints that Randy Orton is going back to that place apart from tonight. And a clothesline from Punk gets him out of trouble. And it's going to have to be a really big comeback here from CM Punk to win this match. And now Orton's in the corner, knees to the back. Punk doing everything right now. But the thing is, the unpredictability of the Viper, the Apex Predator, is what is going to be the difference maker in this match. It's whether Punk can anticipate it. We've already been hit by 2 RKOs out of nowhere. And Orton's going to fight back. Of course, European uppercut. Orton's still the longest reigning champion in Universe Mode history. That will not be topped, I don't think. 6 months. Well, we'll have to see. But 6 months in real life, not in the universe mode time. That's a long time for someone to hold the title. And now both men trying to jockey for positions. Punk going to come out on top. And he's going to go for a suplex. And I believe he goes into the sit down. That's an effective move. We know that Orton's had a really bad history with back and neck injuries. And a nice elbow to the neck there of Orton. Could Randy be about to fight back? Irish whip from Punk. And a drop kick. The second City Saint trying to win his first championship in this universe mode. Orton trying to redeem himself and keep himself at the very top. We know wherever Randy Orton is, it's always somewhere near the top. Of course, already the only WWE champion in this universe mode, which is crazy to say. I bet you guys have had about 500. But we're building a journey here. Punk seems to be walking quite gingerly, seems to be quite fatigued. And Orton goes for the comeback, but Punk, that's what I was talking about, the unpredictability of the Viper. Punk read that and into the back break. Punk got a real advantage here after that backbreaker. And the cross signifies the end, but the Viper's stalking him. What the hell's Punk doing? Punk might have had a malfunction. And a nice back body drop there from Orton. And the Viper is sensing something. Oh, Punk's in trouble. And when he does this move, he's dissecting each limb of his opponent. And CM Punk could be about to taste the legend killer. The Viper. He's gone to that place. RKO reversed. Punk. Oh, and a Luthez press straight after Punk. I thought he was going to reverse it and capitalise. That is not what I expected. And now the kick reversed. Punk gets out of it and Orton slammed on his face. And the second City Saint stalking. Is he going to win the WWE Championship? GTS. Cover him. We're going to have a new WWE Champion. 2, 3, no way. We've got this is a monumental moment in universe mode, by the way, guys. 6-month reign is over. SmackDown is Punk's playground. Well, for now. Next up, well, I'm pretty speechless over that, but next up we're gonna go to the trailer. We're gonna get you hyped for the main event, the WWE Men's Money in the Bank 2025. Get ready, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. Get your drinks, get any snacks. The promo's going to be on, and then it's time.
Of Toronto, when the lights go up, destiny calls. 6 men, 6 women, 1 night, 1 briefcase, 1 chance to change everything. Roman Reigns returns, a Samoan werewolf on the loose. And one question echoes through the arena. Who is Bren? And can he do the unthinkable? Cody Rhodes. Will his story begin or end? For the women, Saraya walks through the forbidden door. Can she return to WWE and walk out with the briefcase? Stephanie Vaquer seeks justice. Megan Bayne claims the throne. And Tiffany Stratton says, it's Tiffy time. The Viper strikes again. Randy Orton defends the WWE Championship against the best in the world. Icon versus Icon Viper versus Punk Fraxiom hold the gold. But the Lucha Bros are coming. Penta, Rey Fenix, a storm of violence, precision, and Lucha Libre pride. History will be written as Roxanne Perez and Kalani Jordan battle to crown the first ever United States Women's Champion. Carmelo Hayes finally gets his shot, but to become Intercontinental Champion, he'll have to survive Braun Breaker. And more. 1 night, 1 arena, 1 destiny. WWE presents Money in the Bank. When destiny calls, who answers?
Well, here we go, folks. I've got chills watching that trailer. I'm so proud of that trailer. I'm going to try and make one for every PLE. If you do like the trailer, let me know. I've had a lot of compliments on it. I really liked it. It's the first trailer I've ever made that's actually made me feel excited to make a universe mode video or to watch my own universe mode video, because I do watch my own, as sad as that sounds, even though I know everything that happens. But it's time, guys. The men's Money in the Bank dangles gingerly, I've used the word gingerly, way too many times this episode, above the ring. 6 men vying for destiny. This is destiny. That what hangs above that ring right now here tonight is the future. It's a guaranteed opportunity at a world championship. And one of these 6 men is going to get that opportunity to change their destiny forever. They don't have to cash it in immediately, but as long as they cash in before the next Money in the Bank Premium Live event on WWE 2K25, they will be granted a World Championship opportunity of their choosing. Respectively, it's all a gentleman's agreement, but it's pretty common knowledge that if you're on SmackDown, you'll challenge the WWE Champion. If you're on Raw, you'll challenge the World Heavyweight Champion. Same with the women as well. Cody Rhodes has made his way to the ring. He's looking to start his story. He had a very tough start against Bronson Reed, who, after the steel cage match where Cody obliterated him, finally overcoming his demons. We're hearing will be back on Monday Night Raw very soon. So all the best to Bronson Reed. Hope he's back soon. But this man, a shrewd signing for Nick Aldis. Knew he was a free agent like a few others, Adam Page and Edge. And I think it's a great signing for Friday Night SmackDown. Aleister Black in this universe mode. He's going to be at the world level, and he's already at the world level. He's had some incredible matches. He was great in the Gauntlet match. Can he walk away with the briefcase? And well, here we go, folks. The unknown, Bren. You don't know much about him, but you're going to find out a lot about him this year in universe mode. He's been signed by SmackDown. That's all we know. On a 1-year contract. We don't know where he's come from, who he is, but there's a big noise about this man, Bren. There's a lot of hype, a lot of behind the scenes whispers. He was on Talking Smack this week, saying how privileged he feels to be a member of the Friday Night SmackDown roster, and the opportunity handed to him. We don't know why, we don't know how. And when asked that, Bren said he's just honoured to be on SmackDown. But he's got 5 of the best that WWE have to offer. And here comes a man who knows no limits, no boundaries, absolutely decimating Seth Rollins at Clash at the Castle. The Samoan Werewolf is on the loose, and the Visionary will be in the ring with him. Of course, you can't let personal feuds get in the way of the prize above the ring. And Jacob Fatu, more than anyone, on the poll where I asked you guys who you think will win the Money in the Bank briefcase, this man was voted the most. I believe it was, well, as it stands now at the time of recording, he was on 40+% with over 100 votes. Make sure you vote on them polls. I keep saying it. It's just, it takes a second of your time and it gets you involved. You can be immersed and see how many you get right. And Seth going for the Magneto attire, not the Wolverine one here tonight. So it was Jacob Fatu with, I believe, I could check it, but you'll hear a lot of clicking. So it's very professional of me. I need to get up the page. Let's have a look at what it's, because it could have even changed since I last saw it. Oh, have I done something? Let me have a look. Give me a second, guys. While Seth makes his entrance. Whoa, I'll fill it with the whoa. So at the moment, as things stand, Bren is on 23%. Roman Reigns is on 24% with 133 votes total. Jacob Fatu's on 37%. Cody, Aleister Black, or Seth Rollins are on 16%. So the majority of you guys think Jacob Fatu will walk away with the briefcase. Shortly followed by this man, the returning tribal chief Roman Reigns. And then in third, Bren. And then Cody, Seth, and Aleister Black with 16% combined. So it looks like tonight will be this man's night. Oh, no, it won't. It'll be Jacob's night. But I believe, despite what's happened to him in my universe mode, I've booked him so badly, and I had to take him out and bring him back. I believe the original tribal chief still has a place to play and a part to play, and a place to be at the top on Monday Night Raw. Money in the Bank will fast track that. I think regardless of what happens here tonight for Roman, I think he's more than capable of winning this match, by the way, and I think he's the favourite, even though Jacob, by your guys' accounts, is the favourite. I think this is the best option to win the match. When Roman is on top, that is what is best for business. And we're straight underway, folks. And of course, Cody and Bren at the top of your screen fighting Jacob and Roman, a bloodline affair there, and Aleister Black and Seth Rollins going to go for it. And of course, Bren going after, well, he's not afraid, and that's a good sign, in the knees. Bit of martial arts from Bren, taking out Cody and Jacob Fatu. And we're starting to see signs of why Nick Aldis decided to sign him. Of course, distracting Cody Rhodes, trying to distract Cody Rhodes in his one-on-one match against his compatriot in the Money in the Bank. Aleister Black this week on SmackDown did fail. Cody did pick up the victory against all odds. Bren is going to be a big part of this universe mode. That is a spoiler. No, that's not a predict. What does Paul Heyman say? That's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. And Bren right now is in the ring with a ladder, whilst all the other 5 men are focusing on their personal rivalries. Bren could be about to change destiny. Cody has seen it, and we know out of the... Obviously, there's only 2 men on the same brand as him, but out of the 5 men involved in this match, apart from Bren, oh my God, he's going to win it straight away. Cody get in the ring. Roman's not about to see his destiny be changed. And he's going to tip over that ladder. Bren, oh, nearly won it so early. But not quite. We know that out of the Aleister and Cody is the one who has had some sort of interaction with Bren, negative. So we'll have to see, regardless of the result of this match, if neither of these men walk away with the Money in the Bank briefcase, what goes on with them. And a knee to the face again to Jacob Fatu from Bren. And Bren is loving these kicks. He's loving the martial arts side and just nearly knees Jacob Fatu's head off. Seth Rollins stalking Brennan in the... Oh, he's going after Cody again. Do you have another move, Bren? Does he have another gear? It's another set of kicks to the American Nightmare. And he might be unconscious. Seth Rollins reaching for the briefcase. Could be about to bring the briefcase home to Monday Night Raw. Roman is there. And Roman tips him off the ladder. Roman's going to go after Bren now, who fights back. I have to say I'm very impressed with Bren in the early stages of this match. I hope you're on board with Bren. Hope you support him throughout the universe mode. No matter what shenanigans he gets up to, he is one of you guys. So make sure that you support him. And Roman's going to support him with some back injury here. With that Samoan drop off the powerbomb. And Seth Rollins and Roman. A tale as old as time, that one. These 2 men never quite got over each other. They just cannot put the past behind them. I am very certain with them 2 combustible elements on Monday Night Raw, we're going to see more of that. And Aleister Black just stands in the ring. Perfect opportunity to grab the ladder here, Aleister, which he is doing, and go grab that briefcase. Great signing for Friday Night SmackDown from Nick Aldis is Aleister Black. Could be a really brilliant world champion over there. But of course, we've seen the second City Saint win the WWE Championship. That would be Aleister Black's target. That would also be Cody Rhodes and Bren's target. The other guys, Fatu, Rollins, and Reigns, will be looking towards Edge. Edge got his own business to deal with, of course, beating Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. And then there's this whole, is Will Ospreay with the Alliance, which, if you don't know, very quick crash course. The Alliance is, across the whole of the universe mode, it is a group of outside WWE wrestlers that have been signed to WWE. It's not a war, it's not an invasion. They have joined for the opportunity to become the biggest WWE stars. And if you look back in the ring, Bren has Cody Rhodes up. Oh my God, Cody's gone through the table. Goodness me. A tribute to Cesaro there. Or Claudio Castagnoli from Bren. As he puts his... there is no way that Cody Rhodes and Bren don't meet again. This is too much going on. Bren climbing the ladder. Roman is the one who notices it yet again. He needs to push over the ladder. Stop Bren from doing the unthinkable, and does push Bren off the ladder. Thank goodness. If Bren wins this match, there might be a riot in Toronto. There also might be a celebration. Now Cody Rhodes thrown out the ring to Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief was always my pick. He's always the one that I thought would win this match. And Black goes for the kick, but trying to kick the Tribal Chief, even when he's not looking, is a bad idea. I don't care if you've got black mass, or you've got long, beautiful hair, or covered in tattoos and you've got a high pain threshold. Roman Reigns is not somebody you want to be targeting out of these 5 men. Probably the one least, even less so than Jacob Fatu. Now Rollins and Bren going to go at it. Rollins seems to hit him with a low blow. But Bren is going to fight back. And that's something we've learnt about Bren tonight, is that there is no such thing as giving up. He has thrown hands with the best of them. And that table is... oh, what the hell is... We haven't seen fire in WWE, I believe, since... Well, from recent memory, this is definitely wrong. since WrestleMania 22 with Edge and Mick Foley. Bren here to cause chaos and Roman. Aleister Black puts Roman through the flaming table. Thanks to Bren, who has brought some matches, looks like it's in his boot, and it's banned from WWE, and Bren's just breaking the rules already. Maybe it is a new time, a new era in the WWE, in the It's Jack universe. But Bren setting a table alight. What on earth have we just witnessed? We're moving away from the PG era. Bren's bringing back the Attitude Era and a knee to Cody on the outside. Every man in the ring is down. Jacob Fatu's back to his feet. The favourite to win this match, of course, by you guys is Jacob. I'm very interested if you, when you guys voted, did you vote for who you wanted or did you vote for who you think I've chosen? That's what I'm wanting to know. I just break the fourth wall all the time. I'm the worst commentator in the world. I'd be no good in real wrestling. I'd just break the fourth wall all the time. Roman about to seize his destiny, but Aleister Black is there, and he's going to stop the tribal chief from grabbing the briefcase. And of course, the Money in the Bank contract, valid for a year, hangs above the ring. It's that big green briefcase. We don't know what's inside it. We don't know exactly what the contract's terms and conditions are. We know that you are guaranteed, at least within a year, to have an opportunity at a world title of your choosing. That's all we know. And of course, we already know, if you haven't seen part one, the women's side of things, who's won the Money in the Bank over there. So I'll give you a spoiler alert. If not, skip 10 seconds. Monday Night Raw did win that Money in the Bank. Saraya Paige returning to WWE, grabbing the briefcase, securing a future opportunity of any title of her choice. Not world title. I've been saying that all wrong. You can challenge for any championship, but you're going to challenge for world, aren't you? And Bren with a kick there to Seth Rollins, taking Rollins down, has hold of the kendo stick. Reigns is back in the ring and he's going to kick him, give him some more knees, and Bren's busted open, bleeding like a government mule, as Jim Ross, the great Jim Ross, would say. He's stomping a mud hole and walking him dry, and a kendo stick to Rollins, who hasn't moved. If I was Bren, I'd be grabbing that ladder and I'd be going to try and retrieve the briefcase instead of trying to knock out every single man involved in this match. And the ladder is placed very well from Bren. He's going to climb it, but Aleister Black's reacting, and so is the tribal chief. And Bren could be about to secure the Money in the Bank briefcase here. Jacob Fatu, the favourite, is there to stop him, though. He's hanging above the ring. Bren, I hope you like heights, because you've just dropped from about 12 feet in the air, and Fatu decided it was his job to help you down. Black Mass, and Bren just avoided the Black Mass there from Aleister Black. Reigns is in the ring. Cody's coming back to the ring, and Bren is laying waste. And Aleister Black has not forgot about Cody either. The three SmackDown men, the only men standing. The Raw lot are absolutely decimated, and Bren's got another table. This is not good. Whenever Bren... Oh, and he launches it at his SmackDown compatriots. Bren is really opening eyes tonight. This might be the start of something big. He can barely climb the ladder. Rollins has noticed, and Bren is the only one with any idea what the objective of this match is. And Bren thrown off the ladder again by this time by the architect Seth Rollins, who is going to lay waste to Reigns and Aleister Black in the ring with that steel chair. Bren back to his feet. Kind of invincible, Bren. Kind of invincible. You can see him in the purple attire. He's had a red attire, a purple attire, and maybe many more attires. Very flamboyant, up-and-coming wrestler is Bren. The only thing we do know, he is an established wrestler around the world, but he's come here to WWE to prove himself, and now Cody Rhodes with a steel chair in hand. He's fighting Jacob Fatu. Bren looking to put Seth Rollins through that table, and Rollins says, no, sir, I'm not going through that table. You are a Bren. I believe he's just busted open Seth Rollins. And now he's going after the Samoan Werewolf. If I was anybody in this match that's not Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns, I would go for anybody but them two. The two biggest threats in this match are Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. And I wholeheartedly believe that they are the biggest threats to that Money in the Bank contract. I think you've got to get them two out of the equation, focus on grabbing the briefcase. And the three men in the ring are just standing, staring. They're absolutely gassed, but Cody reacts, and he was going for a pedigree, but Bren's stopping him. And now the crippler crossface is locked in from Rollins. And Bren with another knee to the face. Jacob Fatu. Thank God these two won't cross paths this year. Well, there is a transfer window, but it's a very minimal transfer window. I believe that you can only swap 5. I have wrote a provisional transfer window. It's around Christmas time, so a lot could happen between now and Christmas time. But I believe I wrote the provisional to be just 5 swaps or something. Because there's a lot of... The rosters are like 50 big. I need to rotate a lot of talent, and some people you won't see for a number of weeks because they're not in the programme. And Bren has got the briefcase, and Cody stops it quick. He stops it quick. He doesn't even let it get begun. Good decision from Cody Rhodes. And now Roman Reigns whacking away with a kendo stick, stomp from Rollins to his nemesis, Fatu. And you just know, you can already see the underlying rivalries that are going to come out of Money in the Bank this year. You've got Seth and Roman, who are just obsessed with each other. Seth cannot get over the fact that Jacob's beat him. Bren and Cody just cannot stop fighting, and Aleister Black is just so jealous of Cody Rhodes. It's unbelievable. But Bren's in trouble here. Aleister Black has picked his moment, picked him to his feet. Is Bren in trouble? And a kick. Bren might be knocked out. Thank you for coming to Toronto, Bren. There's your plane ticket home. As I have a sip of my drink because I'm so hyped for this match. This is the match in all the... I don't know how many Total Universe modes I've made. Any era. This match is the one I was the most hyped for. Honest to God, I watched that trailer and I'm like... Nearly said the F word. I'm like, yeah. This is the one, guys. This is where it all begins. Although there's this is episode 19, is it? This is where it begins. This is where the other 100 plus episodes are going to really make sense. This is the moment. Oh, Bren comes into the ring with a kendo stick, and Aleister Black launches a chair at him about 12 foot across the ring, straight to the face of Bren, who's bleeding all over the ring. That Seth Rollins is bleeding all over the ring. It's an absolute bloody mess. It looks like a GCW death match in there. And Roman playing musical statues here in the middle of the ring. They're hoping nobody notices him. It's like Squid Game round 1 for Roman. The dollars turn around and Cody is not interested. And Bren snaps him out of it. I mean, nice moveset from Bren. Bren's got such a weird moveset. At 1 minute he's a high flyer. He gets into the ring over the top rope. He's very indecisive. That could always also be dangerous. And now the Bloodline members and Aleister Black are the 3 men standing in the ring. And you guys might have voted wisely because Fatu looks like he's barely even taking a beating, and Cody was going for the crossroads there on Jacob Fatu. Rollins comes into the ring to distract Fatu, and a double team here from Cody and Seth. We saw that at WrestleMania 40. Oh, and the betrayal, crossroads. Cody needs to finish his story, and we got WrestleMania 41 as a kick, and Bren's in the ring. An Irish whip throws Cody out, and every single man is injured. Roman hasn't moved. Aleister Black's kicking the holy hell out of Jacob Fatu. Bren's climbing the ladder and could be about to do what? There is no way on God's green earth. Roman is up, and it's not going to be Bren's night. But Bren kicks him off. What's happening here? Bren with the championship. Roman trying to push it over. Cody can't get over it. Black Mass, and Bren wins the Money in the Bank. I told you it would come down to personal rivalries. I called it from the start, and that's exactly what happened. Aleister Black stopped Cody Rhodes from stopping Bren. And Bren is your Money in the Bank holder. Wow, guys. What an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I cannot wait to see where Bren's journey goes from here. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.